Sally Field is celebrated as one of Hollywood's most enduring talents, a woman whose performances have inspired generations. Yet behind the accolades and applause lies a story few know, a life shaped by hardship as much as by talent. From the shadows of her early childhood to the silent struggles of adulthood, Sally's journey is one of heartbreak, survival, and resilience. Beyond the bright lights and cameras, she endured traumas that left indelible marks, yet she emerged not broken, but profoundly strong. Her story reminds us that fame often masks deeper truths. A childhood shattered too soon. Born on November 6, 1946, in Pasadena, California, Sally Field's early years were far from idyllic. Her parents' marriage was already strained, and by the age of 4, divorce fractured the stability she once knew. Divorce carried heavy stigma in the 1950s, leaving young Sally in a world that was suddenly uncertain and lonely. Her mother, Margaret Field, was a working actress, often absent and preoccupied with appearances. Her father, Richard Dryden Field, a stern World War II veteran, provided discipline but little affection. The split left Sally navigating a childhood defined by absence, confusion, and the loss of a safe, secure home. Betrayal behind closed doors. Sally's home life grew even darker after her mother remarried Jock Mahoney, a charismatic stuntman and actor. To outsiders, he seemed larger than life, adventurous and charming. Behind closed doors, however, he became the source of immense pain. In her memoir, In Pieces, Sally revealed that Mahoney abused her throughout her childhood, a trauma both physical and psychological. The experience eroded her trust, distorted her understanding of love, and inflicted invisible scars that would follow her into adulthood. Her mother's silence compounded the betrayal, leaving Sally with the sense of being unseen and unheard in her own home, trapped in fear and isolation. The silent search for escape. In the midst of such trauma, Sally discovered a lifeline: acting. It was never about fame or fortune at first. It was a means to survive. By stepping into characters, she could escape her own pain, feel something other than fear, and experience a fleeting sense of freedom. Drama classes became sanctuaries where she could channel her emotions safely. Acting offered a controlled world where she could explore truth without exposure. This early discovery laid the foundation for her artistry, a resilience born from necessity. The young Sally Field was learning to survive by becoming someone else, even as the scars of her childhood remained. Early career, fame masks, pain. By her late teens, Sally's acting career began to flourish. At 18, she landed a role in Gidget, a lighthearted sitcom about a surfer girl. The series brought public recognition, adoring fan letters, and a wholesome image that contrasted sharply with her private reality. 2 years later, she starred in The Flying Nun, a role that cemented her status as a television icon. Wearing the habit of Sister Bertrell, Sally became a beloved household name. Yet behind the laughter and charm, she felt trapped. The roles she played did not reflect her inner complexity and often left her feeling invisible, misunderstood, and deeply frustrated, a young woman hiding pain behind a cheerful facade. The cost of public perfection. The pressures of Hollywood were relentless. While audiences adored her, Sally grappled with depression and a profound sense of invisibility. The public saw only her smile, her charm, her talent, never the trauma she carried or the inner battles she fought. Each day on set reminded her of the childhood she was trying to escape, and each role, however successful, reinforced the gap between her public persona and private reality. The glamour of fame could not erase her scars. By her early 20s, the young actress was already navigating complex emotions and a sense of responsibility to survive while still performing under the unrelenting spotlight of Hollywood. Finding strength through adversity. Despite the pain of her early years, Sally's resilience began to shine through. Acting remained both a refuge and a tool for transformation. Roles in film and television allowed her to channel her experiences, giving her performances depth and authenticity that resonated with audiences. Even as she faced emotional turmoil, Sally demonstrated a remarkable capacity to endure. Her career became a testament to survival, showing that talent and inner strength could coexist with pain. Every character she embodied carried fragments of her own story, a subtle testament to the courage required to continue, to perform, and to live with the weight of past trauma. Personal growth and reflection. As she matured, Sally confronted her past more openly. In her memoirs and interviews, she recounted her childhood experiences with candor and bravery. Revisiting letters from her father and reflecting on her mother's absence allowed her to process long-suppressed feelings. These reflections did not erase her suffering, but enabled her to understand it, and ultimately, to reclaim agency over her life. The actress who once masked pain with performance gradually became a woman capable of acknowledging it. Through introspection, she transformed trauma into understanding, illustrating that survival is not merely enduring hardship, but confronting it with honesty and courage. Triumphs of career and spirit. Sally Field's filmography reflects not only her immense talent, but her persistence. Roles in Norma Ray, Places in the Heart, and countless others showcase a depth of emotion born from lived experience. Each performance resonated with audiences because it carried authenticity, a rare gift from someone who had suffered and persevered. Her awards, accolades, and recognition became more than symbols of fame. They were affirmations of survival. Behind the trophies and applause lies the story of a woman who converted pain into art, heartbreak into empathy, and silence into voice, leaving a legacy that extends far beyond Hollywood glamour. Lessons in resilience. At 78, Sally Field's life story reminds us that resilience is often forged in silence, through private struggles unseen by the world. She endured abuses and betrayals that could have shattered her, yet she found ways to survive, thrive, and create. Her journey is a testament to the strength of the human spirit, demonstrating that one can endure unimaginable pain and still illuminate the lives of others through art. Sally's narrative teaches that survival is not passive, it is active, requiring courage, reflection, and the determination to find meaning even amid suffering. Conclusion: the woman behind the star. Sally Field's life is far more than a career defined by awards and iconic roles. It is the story of a young girl who survived abuse, betrayal, and neglect, and grew into a woman capable of extraordinary artistic expression. Her resilience, courage, and depth remind us that behind the glamour of Hollywood lies a complex human story of endurance and triumph. At 78, Sally Field continues to inspire not just through her performances, but through her lived example of perseverance, reminding us that true strength often emerges from the darkest corners of our past.